Hello everyone, thanks for coming to the Japan Food channel. Today we're going to learn how to make fried shrimp to use in your sushi rolls. Now the first thing you'll need is panko, and those are kind of like fancy breadcrumbs. Definitely get the real panko if you can. We'll need an egg, and also we'll need about 1.5 cups of flour, and this depends on how many shrimp you're going to make. So you get your shrimp lined up like that. First thing you want to do is go ahead and roll them in the flour and get them nice and covered, and then dip them generously in a beaten egg and make sure you get it covered in the egg awfully good. And then you put it on your panko or the breadcrumbs, and be sure to rub it around really good and get all sides of it, front, back, and all that good stuff, and make sure it's covered really well like that. That's what you want it to look like. And the next thing you do, we have some really hot oil here. You'll see we're going to drop a touch of batter, and you see it sizzle like so. That means the oil is the right temperature. And what we want to do is go ahead and line our shrimp down in there just like so. And it does take a couple minutes, so hang tight. And when you do go ahead and boil the shrimp, this is one of those weird things. It's kind of like how a watch pot never boils. If you sit there and stare at the shrimp, you're going to feel like it's never going to be done. But the reality is that it cooks really, really quickly. And because of some of our limitations in lighting and things like that, it's really hard to tell as well as we would like to be able to show you. But essentially what you do is you really want to keep an eye out for the tails, because they're really going to be the giveaway. And you want to go ahead and peek, depending on how pink they are, is what's going to be the giveaway on when to flip them over. And also, looking at the browning will tell you when they're done. We make shrimp tempura and fried shrimp. Now, when we make the shrimp tempura, which you can check out other video how to do that, it has a really light batter to it, and we tend to like that a lot more cooked lighter in the oil than we do the fried shrimp. To us, when we think fried shrimp, we want it to be a little bit heavier, that I don't want to say greasy, but a little bit heavier on the oil, because for us, that's what something that fried is. Where tempura, the root of tempura is ten, which means heaven, so you want it to be like light and fluffy versus like the fried shrimp, so there's a very different feel to the two, even though it is the same protein, the same shrimp that you're using. So go ahead and you want to flip them over every once in a while. You definitely don't want them to burn. Like I said, we cook ours a little bit darker brown, probably even a little bit darker brown than most of you typically get at a restaurant, and we'll show you that in just a minute. So you'll notice too that we use chopsticks when we cook. We like that a lot. We just find it so much more precise. It's really easy to grab things, especially in the deep fryer, than it is to mess around with a scoop and kind of scrape things around. I think we are getting close to them being done, but if you never cook with chopsticks, definitely give it a try. For those of you proficient with them, they're definitely a whole new experience, and they'll make your cooking life a lot easier. So that is the color we're looking for. We're going to move it around just like that, and we got our plate, and there you go. You can kind of see there. I know the lighting's kind of harsh there, but here you go. This is how we like our fried shrimp. Right there, it is delicious. So thanks for watching. We appreciate likes and comments. Please remember to subscribe.